Hi guys, welcome to the Gavin Root Fan Club podcast. I'm Jer.
I'm Christian.
And I'm Katie.
Alright guys, so today we are going to be talking about the decolonization of Iran, a nation that got absolutely slammed by European powers because those European powers thought they were the US and that they owned all the oil in the Middle East.
But was it really colonized or just imperialized by the European powers?
Imperialism would be a better word to use, as there was never an Iranian colony established by a European power. It was mostly the target of the British trying to seize its oil and the Russians attempting to expand their borders. For example, in 1813, they lost control of the southern Caucasus to the Russians after the Treaty of Golestan. Then a century later, the Anglo-Russian Convention of 1907 formally split Russian, Britain, and neutral spheres of influence in Iran.
Alright, that's cool and all, but what exactly is decolonization, Mr. Rowland?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, so basically, decolonization was a process in which, and I can't say this word, but colonialization ended after the Second World War and throughout the Cold War. The colonial powers of the time were basically significantly weakened, and nationalistic movements of colonial holdings were at a high point, which led to many colonies declaring independence and fighting for it.
Honestly, that's real. I heard once that Stalin tried taking control of Iran or something.
Yeah, so after World War II, the Allies did agree to pull out their troops from Iran, but Sladen
Correction. Sladen is not real. She meant Stalin.
and only did after pressure from the United Nations forced their hand.
In Iran, it was less of a matter of declaring independence and more a matter of fighting for true sovereignty for the Iranian state, free from the grips of imperial powers. In the fallout after the Second World War, Western powers still exercised near total control of the Iranian oil fields and became increasingly detrimental to the people's public opinion and development of the country. And in 1951, legislation that was spearheaded by the newly elected Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh nationalized the Anglo-Iranian Oil Company. This did establish a much higher degree of Iranian sovereignty, but this did not last.
Saddam Hussein, let's go, dude.
Bro, you literally can't say that.
In 1953, the democracy scene in Iran would be overthrown in a CIA coup that reinstated the Shah and allowed for the U.S. to establish a U.S.-friendly power on the border of the Soviet Union and to keep the oil of Persia firmly in Western control.
But after nearly 30 years of the Shah's absolute control of Iran, the government was overthrown due to widespread discontent in 1979 in favor of a new Islamic Republic in Iran, which finally cemented its sovereignty.
Wait, so are you saying that, Iran wasn't necessarily colonized, but instead was dominated by foreign powers of the British and Russians?
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Alright guys, thanks for listening. And next time on the Gavin Root Fan Club podcast, we will be evaluating the extent to which Chloe is emo. Thank you guys. Also, all this information was taken from https://storymaps.arcg5e055fe06ff496b8e909e4e9a66b476. Happy day, umescu stay.
Vida, o mestre está, mas tem vez mal, velho,